Dark Souls 2's Call of the First Sin is basically every video game producer's wet dream. They sold a game that was pretty successful, strapped a new name onto it, and tried to sell it again to the idiots that bought it in the first place. Except the community is not full of idiots. Everyone realizes that this game is shit. So here are my 5 top reasons why this game sucks dick. You don't need to make it very far into the game to come across some of the most baffling issues I've ever seen in a video game. In this room of the Forest of the Fallen Giants, that turns dark the moment you set foot in it, you can find a couple items, and even a lizard, that might distract you from something really shady going on. And I don't mean the shitty ass lining that is meant to emulate the pre-release version that we were all promised, but rather something more disturbing. Now I want you to pay very close attention. Check out this room. One door there, that's one entrance, and another door there, that's 2 entrances. No other entrances in this room, no illusory walls, no big ass walls. Now I ask you, how the fuck did they put 2 carriages in here? Look, there's one carriage here, and another one here. What were these transporting? Look, this is way wider than the Katarina armor, and the Katarina armor barely fits through the fucking door. Someone explain to me what the fuck is going on in this. One of the things that made the original Dark Souls an instant classic was the introduction of the then revolutionary concept of PvP, which stands for player violates player. Now, this meant that you could be invaded at any given moment, and oh man, this was a fucking blast back in the day. I remember when the game came out, everyone would place their signs down at fucking Ulasil, and you would get invaded every 30 seconds, and it was generally pretty damn crazy. But of course, after some time, people would play the game not so much, and there would be fewer invasions. But still, that was good, because you could drop down your red sign and get summoned for a friendly duel. It was pretty damn great. But that brings me to my point. Now, in Call of the First Sin, the red soapstone, it just doesn't fucking work. Now, I've tried it many different places, many different times. I don't have my region locked on, I'm just fucking crazy. I just wait and wait and wait, and nothing ever happens. It's fucking heartbreaking, and it really saddens me to see what this game has come to. One of my favorite rings in Dark Souls 2 is called the Blue Tearstone ring. Many fans will remember this ring because it also appeared in the original Dark Souls, and probably in Demon Souls and Kingsfield and all those shitty old ass From Software games that no one has actually played. But back to the point. You find this ring in the Belfry Luna, which makes sense because it's a blue place and blue starry sky, and you know, since this is the first place you visit out of the 2 belfries, it only made sense that you would find the counterpart of this ring, the Red Tearstone ring, in the Belfry Zone. So there I was, on my merry way through the area. I died like fucking 50 times against the countless hordes of these stupid mobs. I was also invaded by these 2 assholes that, as far as I know, there are fucking NPCs named like players, because they're the only 2 people that have ever invaded me. And well, I'll just let the footage speak for itself, because what I found ahead was just fucking mind-baffling. That's right, immolation. As it turns out, they didn't even move the ring from its original location. And to add insult to injury, they added these 2 fuckers. And the worst enemy in the entire game series, the fucking hippos. I hate this. And last, but definitely not least, comes the single most annoying element the Call of the First Sin has added into this game. The Darkspear Forerunner. Now, this guy, it's a red spirit NPC, and it's fucking relentless. A killing machine. It's impossible to beat. Nope, I don't care how good you are, this thing is going to kill you. It can smell fear. Some people tell you that you can parry it or throw it a clip. It's fucking impossible. The only thing that surprises me about this motherfucker is that it's not inside the fucking coffin in the tutorial area and comes out to stab you in the back while you're battling the pursuer. Yes, there is a pursuer in the fucking tutorial area, but just don't ask. This guy drives me up the wall. I fucking hate him. Look. Man, I can't wait for Dark Souls 3.